market setting up, but you see as you increase elevation right there, that Sherritt Creek fire burning, smoke very present in downtown Stevensville this morning. I spoke to some of those vendors that are setting up right now. They told me 6 people from that crew had to be evacuated. So let's get into those evacuation orders, those get out orders. Leave now. What do towards Missoula off of 90? It used to be that both lanes were blocked off, but now one lane of traffic is moving east. Law enforcement letting people pass. They've been shining. The reason for the standoff still uncertain, but here's what we do know. It was a 35-year-old man that was taken into custody yesterday in Ace Hardware. Let's take a look at those conditions as we're panning the camera. This is what we're seeing inside of the car this morning. As Rob protect your face, the wind's blowing and swirling. Guys, let me tell you something. I'm going to try and reach into my pocket right now because I brought my breakfast with me. My banana, it kind of broke, but it also froze. So I won't be eating this. I don't know why I brought it with me, guys. I don't know why I had it in my pocket. It was just getting cold. So it's swirling down. We've been tracking plow movement through no gas and lawn snow removal. We're going to check out. This is what we're seeing. The plows out this morning. First ones that I've seen this morning, trying to help folks out with their lights on. I'm going to actually show you here. I'm going to hope to get a better scooping technique here with my ice scooper. There we go. This is what we're seeing this morning, kind of getting on your car. So really, it is picking up throughout the morning here in downtown Missoula. So it's black and long sleeves. Most of these shirts are long sleeves, though. One thing he did say about this UBF 50, which I do still have the tags on, yes, that pine tree that fell last night. I'm going to get out of the shot here. Still got a couple crews on the ground, but they were up fixing the lines. Absolutely, Ben. Definitely still showing those effects. I was actually chatting with a contracting team out of Oklahoma called Greenbelt. They've been here since November. Some of the work they weren't able to do over the winter, they're carrying on as we got a little bit more sun today. They knocked this tree down. You saw that in the video, so a lot of work being done. They've since then left, but are going to continue moving forward. They're also, in that plane, there's a cockpit, a plush grizzly bear. That's to keep college kids out so they don't mess around in there. That's what Jim told me. And yeah, maybe in a couple weeks when I drive by here, I'll see that rocket ship front and center. Reporting live in Missoula, Ian Alvano, Nonstop Local.
I love it, Ian.
Everybody very friendly, welcoming me. And let me get out of the way because this is what you guys want to see. I wish I could ask for an interview. Do we have a comment? Are you excited about the fair? Can we get a moo? Hey, it's okay. We're going to keep asking. We're going to keep trying, guys. Very fun at the fairgrounds this morning. That's all I have. Stick with us. Right now, Monica works in healthcare, but I asked her if this startup business could be her main occupation and if it could work in the Missoula community.
Pero yo creo que sí.
I think so. Missoula is a city that has a really high potential. It's growing. You see that buildings are getting constructed, and there are more Latinos. So I think so. There's potential. That's what Monica told me, and here is Deli Arepa's Instagram. Monica tells me that as of right now, there is no why these next 2 days is a big invitation to the community.
Más que nada también es esto.
More than anything, Day of the Dead is a chance to get to know, so that people can come and say, oh, they're from my country. I know them, because we never know. The world is a small place. So whether it be Ramon or Megan, inviting the entire community to come out and check this out. Sarah told me the past 6 months have been hard for her and her family. They've lost a best friend, a partner, and a father. Sarah also mentioned to me that every day is Memorial Day for them because they're constantly remembering Travis.
I know you ask how Memorial Day is going to be so different, but honestly, for people that have lost somebody, I can't say that it's going to be this huge different day. You know, we still have, setups of, pictures of him.
Sarah has taken her kids to the cemetery where they've remembered Travis, the father, and the husband. Right, Bradley, breaking that down. Well, still unconfirmed timeline-wise. That's what the Missoula Police Department believes. They also believe it was two separate incidents, along with MPD. PETA involved in this as well. They told me that it was two Terminator pellets in which hit the cats. Now, in the neighborhood, you can see these pieces of paper on lampposts off of main roads like Van Buren Street. They state the incident and also state that this happened sometime between August the 25th and September 2nd, it's believed. As for the lower Rattlesnake community, some neighbors carrying on, walking with their pets, and will continue to do so. That's what they tell me. But for others, this has raised concern and came as a shock.
Not only is it endangering the lives, not only is this person endangering the lives of the cats who are being affected, who are family, you know, their loved ones.
Ian Alvano, who's been speaking with construction companies about these deportations, joining us live in the studio tonight. Ian, good evening to you. The question tonight is, what potential impacts could these mass deportations have on construction operations throughout the state of Montana?
Well, Ben, in talking with the Montana Building Industry Association, migrant workers in the state, they can vary from construction sites to, in the past, cherry farms in the Flathead. But one message that I was told is that the current workforce in the state just isn't enough.
We've got to figure out how to fill the jobs that are needed. You know, we're behind 200 to 400,000 construction jobs in the United States. We've got to have the people to be able to build the homes. We're woefully behind. I believe I heard a statistic that we need 70,000 units of housing statewide in Montana.
Shurtleff mentioned comprehensive immigration reform, whether it be temporary or permanent visas for migrant workers to be able to work. Here you can see the 17 illegal immigrants that were found in Big Fork. I spoke with a former immigration attorney for the state of Montana, Randall Cottle, who tells me there are no immigration courts in the state and that there is not enough visas and they're incredibly limited in the state for everyone who wishes to work.
But they're severely limited, so there's only a certain amount available each year. And so there are a handful of construction workers that are able to get H-2B visas. But in general, as a construction worker, you're not really eligible for much immigration-wise.
Cottle telling me that construction and agricultural jobs are going unfilled. Vice President J.D. Vance spoke on homes getting more expensive with more people coming into the country.
And you see a very consistent relationship between a massive increase in immigration and a massive increase in housing prices. I see one of our nice representatives out here wants to actually, I guess, continue to flood the country with illegal immigrants, making your communities and citizens unaffordable.
When it comes to affordability, here you can see median home prices from as recent as 2023 from the Montana Association of Realtors. Bozeman was the only area in the state over $700,000. Then comes Kalispell at $638,000. Then Missoula at a near $579,000. The median home price statewide was just over $500,000. And Shurtleff telling me that on the basis of not having a sufficient workforce, it can come from the large influx of people that moved to Montana during the pandemic, and in some cases bringing their jobs with them. And in order to lower those housing costs, there needs to be people that are able to build. Reporting live in Missoula, Ian Alvano, Nonstop Local.
With the watch party, Ian, quite the party that you saw today downtown. What did Grizz faithful have to say to you?
Well, Grizz fans packed the Thomas Mar Bar behind me this afternoon to watch their beloved team play. The general consensus inside was we're proud of our teams, but Grizz fans going through all the emotions early on.
I've been a fan for like 3 or 4 years now.
Since I came out the womb, basically.
Yeah.
Amazing. Montana born and raised.
Come on, boys! Make it 3! Yes! Yes! Come on!
Come on, Kai.
I feel like we've got a great chance to do this. Our boys are doing good.
It's been an awesome season. we go to a lot of games, and it's just fun to see them play so well. So very proud.
Very, very proud. You know, they work hard to get where they're at, and they support this community and do so much for Missoula.
Well, overall, the message from Grizz fans, proud of their team and proud to be a part of this season's tournament run. Reporting in Missoula, Ian Alvano, Nonstop Local.
It's Montana football. That's what it's about.
Will, could you get these people fired up for me one last time? Guys, look at this. It is quite the scene outside of Washington Grizzly Stadium. Just imagine what it's going to look like later. Fans, some are gearing up behind enemy lines in Bozeman.
I definitely think we'll be chirped at a little bit, but we're gonna show out, and we're gonna be excited and cheer on the Grizz, and hopefully they come out with wins in both games. So
I'm really looking forward to the game. I've been anticipating it all year, and I hope that it's a good old-fashioned football game.
1, 2, 3. Go Grizz! The University of Montana student section, the Zoo Crew. Now, why were they dressed up as food? They're continuing to raise awareness for the annual tradition, Can the Cats. That'll be announced later today as well at halftime. We've had coverage on that this week, but they're going to plan on bringing the energy in Bozeman here. It's a little bit quiet in Missoula this morning, but hey, those Grizz fans have already settled in. They're getting ready for the big tilt later. The state's biggest game on this cold and wet, dreary morning in Missoula, but there's energy across the state. Reporting live in front of Washington Grizzly Stadium, Ian Alvano, Nonstop Local.
All right, thank you so much, Ian. Hey.
Is there a message to folks get out here right now? Because you mentioned some folks are going to be disappointed here, right?
Skip breakfast. Stay in your pajamas and get out here in a hurry. They're going to be gone by maybe 8:30.
Get a hunch on the secret meal, or will that be something for tomorrow? Exclusive, our eyes only?
So it's going to be a new breakfast dish that
But right now, as you can see, lights off, kind of no one home. Got the little message there on the drive-through talker. If I talk into it, hello, hello, a latte, a number 3, nothing from me. So options for lattes, cappuccinos just got a little bit slimmer in the Garden City. Too, one interesting thing, Jay actually took the reins of the program from Catherine's dad. Dave, who was an Olympian himself, has many medals to his name as well. Catherine, not dumb, just last week in Hungary, able to explore this beautiful area that's tucked inside of East Missoula Lions Park on Saturday, May the 3rd. Reporting live in East Missoula. It's actually one of 5 water main replacement projects that lead into the summer for the city of Missoula. How about that, guys? Water main kickoff party? I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to work.
Hey, bro.
I have dropped in, boots on the ground. We've landed inside of the pool bowl. Parabéns, feliz ano novo. Maybe mix in some samba as well. Brasil, na 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 na, Brasil.